Good morning. Welcome to this edition of the FMS Friday 15 webinar series. Today we're going to cover the salary autoload feature in Focus Payroll. The salary autoload program was added to the FMS software with the 2014 Q1 release. You can find the notes for that on the front page of the FMS portal. This is the link here. Just click that button and you'll get a PDF version with the notes. We developed the salary autoload program to make a quick method to load schedule hours for salaried employees. If you're not getting your salaried employees through the time clock, you know well that you have to go in one by one and enter in their salaried time, even though they get paid the same amount every week. So this makes it a lot quicker and more efficient. It also works with the off-week processing for biweekly payroll. So these are a couple of the screenshots of what I'm going to show you in just a moment. So I'm going to bring over a time entry screen. You guys are used to seeing this as you go in and key in your time every week or load your salary time. I have the time filtered by salaried employees. If you take the S out here, you'll see everyone is listed hourly and salary. Put an S back there and hit enter or OK. And now we only see the salaried employees. A few things to note here. We have a number of active employees, but we have 2 that are inactive. So I'll show you how the program features that. And also we have 1 employee with time already. So Hank Hill, you can see there's a Y here in the regular hours column. He has time already in the system. So really all you have to do for salary auto load is go in here and click load salary right here on the left. This window pops up and it defaults to the regular 1 earnings code, but you can choose any earnings code you'd like to post the salaries to. Most people will keep it in regular 1. If you're on biweekly payroll, you have the option of posting half salary amount and doing this every week. So that way your weekly reports will be correct. When you go back in the following week, the half salary will load again when you check the box. We'll uncheck it for the demonstration. All we have to do now is click OK. And now you can see time has been loaded for all employees. A couple of things to note. When you do this, you'll get a report in your spool file. So I'll bring that over. Here's the report here. You click that, and this report opens. I'm going to bring in our FMS window as a sample here. So you can see Chris Smith, time was loaded for him. Butch McBride, time was loaded for him. Ted Williams and Fox Mulder. But for Hank Hill, remember we already had time loaded in there for him. The program skips him and gives you an error message or a message that says time already exists. This alerts you to go in and take a look to make sure his time is correct. So we'll look and see, and that appears, okay, we only have 25 hours here, but for his full salary amount. So you may want to adjust this to make it 45 hours or whatever. If someone keys in manual time, the system will not override that manual time and it will not add another salaried line. So that will keep you from double paying or something like that. So for example, if Hank Hill had 25 hours of vacation, the amount should be adjusted for that and then put in the rest of the regular time for what he actually worked. So we'll return here. A couple of other things to notice. The 2 inactive employees were skipped by the system as well. You don't see time loaded for them. All right, one thing I want to show you here, Chris Smith, if we look at his time that was loaded in, you'll see he has 45 hours, and you may be wondering where that came from. Well, if you go into employee maintenance and go under the employee himself, click edit and employment information, there's a box here called scheduled hours, and 45 hours is put in there. The Autoload program does not require that you put scheduled hours in. If you don't, it's going to load 0 hours, but we'll still put the correct salary amount in there. If you put scheduled hours in, however, it will read this box and load that in for you. It doesn't affect the amount at all, but it will help you with your weekly reports for sales by labor hour and things like that. You'll notice if we look at Ted Williams' regular time, he doesn't have scheduled hours loaded, and you see the system just loaded his salary with no hours. That's it for the salary auto load. Again, my name is Christopher Nolan. I'm the Director of Training here at FMS. If you have any questions, please call me at the FMS toll-free number. I'm at extension 1405, or you can email me anytime at chrisn@fmssolutions.com.